For centuries, the pattern of community life in England showed little change. The farms, the manor house, the church, the inn, the village. And so we find it sometimes today, off the car-beaten track. 900 years ago, Birmingham was just a village, a few houses with bridle tracks winding across the open fields. Over the years, the community grew and flourished. The bridle tracks became the city streets we know today. New Street, High Street, Digbeth, Moore Street, to name just a few. And the hub and centre of it all was the Bull Ring, the marketplace where the country folk sold their produce and their cattle. Here it is in the early 19th century. Trafalgar had been won, and Nelson's statue stood proudly beside the old parish church of St. Martin. This is St. Martin's Church today, exactly where it was 800 years ago, but in a more vital setting. As part of the redevelopment of the city of Birmingham, the largest and most advanced shopping centre in the world has risen on the historic site of the old Bull Ring. Sounds straightforward enough. Here's a 4-acre site. It's all yours. Build a shopping centre on it. As simple as that. But was it? Mr. Sawicki was one of the designers of the Bull Ring shopping centre. We'll ask him. Mr. Sawicki, it wasn't all that easy, was it?
No, it wasn't. You see, we tried to design something that had never been done before. Built a town within a city. We hadn't much space to do it in either. 4 acres isn't very much, you know.
But the Bull Ring shopping centre covers 23 acres. How come?
Let me show you. This is the site. You'll notice it consists of 3 separate sections. 1, 2, and 3. So we had an idea of connecting those 3 separate areas by 2 bridges. One here and one there. Now we have one complete self-contained shopping area. Of course, the site looks nice and level on this plan, but it's not, you know. Let me draw you a section and you will see what I mean. This is New Street up at this end, 441 feet. But on the other end of our site, we had only 376 feet. So we had to work on a slope of 65 feet.
Yes, I can see what you were up against.
Well, in one way it was a problem and a challenge, but it gave us the idea of designing the whole thing on 6 levels. Starting from the top, we have ballroom here, first shopping level, second shopping level. Under here we have car park and ring road level. Below that we have third shopping level. Here we have retail market and bus station level. In the basement, deliveries and storage area directly connected to all shopping floors. Entrance to the car park from Ring Road here, then by the lifts up to multi-story car park here. On the top we have an office block, 8 stories. So here we are, our 6 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So that's it in a nutshell, more or less.
So that's how you made 4 acres do the work of 23.
Yes, on that design we finished up with 1 million square feet overall. There's a model of it over there.
Quite a project. How long did it take?
29 months. And don't forget, we had to keep all roads and services in operation during construction, right in the heart of a big city.
A big problem. I should imagine it must have taken quite a bit of planning to overcome it.
It certainly did. The bridges, too. They were erected overnight across the busy ringway.
Fantastic. They're both single-span bridges, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. The largest bridge is 145 feet long. That's the old Bull Ring market. It carried on for a while, besides the bulldozers and excavators. It had to come down, though. The roof was destroyed by enemy action in 1941. Not very pleasant for shoppers in bad weather without the roof. Wait till you see the new retail market.
I'm looking forward to that. But I wonder if we could have a quick recap first on the model, just to see where we are.
Yes, good idea. This is the ringway going down there. One connecting bridge and the other one here. So we have one complete, self-contained shopping area, absolutely free of traffic.
And it's all covered in?
Yes, completely. Starting from this end, we have a ballroom on top of shopping area, entrance to the New Street station, bus station under the ringway, shops on the bridge, office block, multi-story car park with entrances from the ringway here and here, main shopping area with retail market, Woolworth, supermarket and shops on the bridge. We have two open-air markets, one here and one there. This is St. Martin's Church and the old site of the Bullring. Well, how about that?
Fine. I think I've got the general idea.
Well, I'll let you carry on then.
The Bullring Shopping Centre is symbolic of the new Birmingham. There's nothing quite like it anywhere else in the world. Before the designers and planners started work on this ambitious project, a team of specialists spent several years studying the development and operation of shopping centres abroad, especially in Canada and the United States. Nowhere did they find such a complex and comprehensive centre as this, right in the heart of a teeming city. The Bullring Shopping Centre is changing the buying habits of millions of Midlanders from Birmingham and beyond. They come in thousands every day by train to New Street Station and through to the shops. This is not only a shopping centre for the second largest city in England. It also serves a vast outer region of suburbs, towns and villages for miles around. Buses from all over the Midlands speed along the newly constructed motorways and ring roads to the heart of the city, swinging straight into the Midland Red bus station, geared to handle 1,600 buses a day, 20 million passengers a year. For the first time, a shopping centre has been planned with a closely integrated system of access roads and thoroughfares as part of the general design. Escalators take passengers swiftly under cover straight up to the shopping malls. If you come by car, nothing could be simpler. You just drive in off the ringway, straight into the car park reception area. As you pull up, an attendant takes over, and you're on your way. Meanwhile, your car is taken by lift to the multi-story car park above, and they'll bring it back to you again when you need it, ready to drive away. As you're right inside the shopping centre already, it's only a step or two to the warm welcome of the shops. And wherever you go, there's music in the air, with a non-stop relay of popular music to gladden the shopping day. If you come on foot, you needn't cross the street to get inside. Subways take you underground in comfort and safety to the shopping malls. There are no fewer than 15 entrances to all parts at 5 different levels. No matter how you come, you're free from all traffic worries. None of this sort of thing. Struggling to reach your favourite shop through jostling street crowds until you don't know whether you're coming or going. No risky street crossings either. What a difference. Shopping in the Bullring Centre is a gay adventure, not an ordeal. You can stroll at ease through the shopping malls without a care in the world. Covered in, air-conditioned, no weather problems. No traffic, no noise, no dust, no fumes. There's plenty of room for 40,000 shoppers at a time in this vast covered-in metropolis. No wonder it has such an appeal to busy people who want to do all their shopping quickly under one roof, and to those with time to spare who like to make a day of it. And there's no more exciting place anywhere for window shopping or just browsing around. Bright, inviting shops everywhere, flooded with light and colour, modern as the hour. 7 shopping areas. Shops selling everything under the sun. On the shopping bridge, above one of Britain's biggest Woolworth stores, a supermarket. You name it, we've got it. Never before has such a galaxy of merchandise been gathered together under one roof in a permanent shopping centre like this. How does it all get there? How are the fast disappearing stocks replenished at all hours of the day? This is how it's done. Stock deliveries arrive at basement level, where a traffic control system sorts out the incoming flow of goods. Lifts convey new stock to all levels for delivery to the various shops and store depots along a vast network of corridors at the rear. It all takes place behind the scenes, smoothly, efficiently. Just one of the many services shoppers never see. Outside, it may be perishing cold and as miserable as our winter climate can be. But here inside, it's eternal spring. An extensive system of air conditioning ensures that wherever you go in the Bullring shopping centre, it's warm and cosy in winter and delightfully cool in summer. The focal point of this unique shopping enterprise is the centre court, a spacious piazza where all roads meet, the Piccadilly Circus of the Bullring. Apart from being an immensely popular meeting place, there's always something special going on to attract the crowds. The gay exhibitions, for example, are a regular feature, with something new and unexpected to delight, instruct, and above all, entertain. Personality of the week, Harry Wheatcroft, with his roses. Much baking halt, Roland Emmett's latest comment on the transport problem, is good for a laugh on the way to the escalators. No weary trudging up and down stairs to the shopping malls. There are numerous escalators throughout the centre. At peak periods, they can carry passengers by the thousand to all levels. Let's move up this one to the Grand Parade, to Gino's, the cafe with the continental touch, where you can while an hour away under the gay umbrellas just watching the world go by. There's plenty here to keep the youngsters happy, too. It's better not to let them wander away too far, though. But if they do get lost, the Bullring's own security force will soon find them. Their job is to keep an unobtrusive eye on the interests and safety of shoppers and shopkeepers alike. Yes, little Elsie's made her getaway all right, and Mother's really worried. Where has the little so-and-so got to? Not to worry, Mum. Little Elsie's doing fine. Anyway, she can't get run over because there's no traffic. And once the broadcast goes out from security control, she won't be able to get out of the Bullring shopping centre either. No hiding place, in fact, for little Elsie.
Attention please, here is a message from security control. Elsie Addy, age 5, is lost in the centre court area. She has fair curly hair and is wearing a red sweater with white band, dark blue skirt, white socks.
After that shopping spree, how are you off for money? If you run out of ready cash and you're not in the red, there are several banks waiting to change your checks. They're all designed to give you back your own money in the nicest possible way. To make your overdraft even more interesting, this bank has entrances at 3 different levels. If you feel like an aperitif, or just a glass of good old English beer, pop into the Matador, or the Wandering Minstrel. Bright, brisk, and lively. Although they're the last word in modern design, they have atmosphere and character too. If you'd rather enjoy the open air outside, you can sit on the terrace here, in continental style. And a happy reunion for little Elsie. And don't you ever do that again. Never, ever. As you walk around outside the Bullring shopping centre, you can see what a lot of thought and care have gone into the landscaping. Everywhere, pleasing vistas meet the eye. Attractive gardens lend colour and enchantment to this traffic-free city of shops, right in the hub of Birmingham. Nelson is there too, in a different place, looking a little bewildered perhaps at being moved from port to starboard. Small traders have had their stalls in the Bullring for centuries. This tradition has been preserved in the open-air markets by St. Martin's Church. If you've got an eye and an ear for a bargain, you can do a deal here in true curbside style.
1, 2, 3. 3 yards there, all right? When the moon shines over the cow sheds. Have you ever seen the moon shining over the cow sheds, missus? Now, ladies, seriously, if you've got a few bob to spare today, let me have it. I'm a bit short.
One of the largest retail markets in Europe replaces the old market hall. The free and easy atmosphere of the old market hall was created by generations of traders. This spirit of vitality and warmth lives on in the vastly improved conditions of this magnificent new City Corporation market. At 100 stalls, you can buy almost anything, from gumboots to goldfish. Further through, in the huge fish market, another 100 stalls offer an amazing variety of seafood. Wilkes, madam? Cockles, mussels, jellied eels? If the sight of all that food makes you feel peckish, there are several restaurants where you can get a snack or a good square meal. Try the Chinese restaurant for something really exotic. When the shops close, the restaurants and cafes stay open. The social life of the Bullring Centre remains very much alive beneath the stars. Across the shopping bridge over the Ringway, they're coming up the staircase of mirrors for a glamorous night on one of the finest dance floors in Europe. The Bullring Shopping Centre was officially opened by His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. It is with his tribute that we end this brief visit to the new shopping metropolis of the Midlands.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with the virility of civic government if it can bring about a development such as this. There can't be much wrong with architectural imagination or with the technical competence of the construction industry if they can plan and execute such an ambitious project. And I think they all deserve our appreciation and our congratulations.